What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you've ever dreamed of having an absolutely insane gaming setup, you have clicked on the right video. Today, we're building the ultimate gaming room step by step. I'm talking about a place so epic, you'll never want to leave. We're going to cover everything from finding the perfect spot in your house to tricking it out with the craziest lighting and gear. This is going to be the most detailed guide you have ever seen, and I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll have all the knowledge you need to create your own personal gaming paradise. Now you might be thinking, Grotti, I don't have $1 million to spend on a gaming room. And guess what? You don't need it. I've designed this guide to be super easy to follow for any budget. Whether you have $100 or $100,000, I'm going to show you how to make smart choices and get the most bang for your buck. We're breaking down every single decision, from the big stuff like your desk and chair to the small details that make a huge difference. We're going to make something incredible, no matter what you're working with. So get ready to take some notes, because this is going to be a wild ride. We're not just putting a console in a corner, we're crafting an experience. An immersive haven built for victory, comfort, and pure, unfiltered fun. I'm going to personally walk you through every single step of this insane transformation. Are you ready to build the most epic gaming room on the planet? Let's do this. Alright, first things first, we need to choose our battlefield. And I'm not kidding, the room you pick is one of the most critical decisions you will make in this entire process. It sets the foundation for everything else. You might be tempted to just use whatever spare corner you have, but trust me, spending a little time thinking about this now will save you a massive headache later. We need to consider three massive things: the size of the room, the lighting situation, and the noise level. If you get even one of these wrong, your epic gaming sanctuary could turn into a cramped, glary, noisy nightmare. Let's talk about size. You need enough space for your desk, your chair, and for you to be able to move around without feeling like you're trapped in a closet. So what's the ideal size? I recommend aiming for a room that's at least 3 meters by 3 meters, so 9 square meters or more. If you can get a room that's 4 by 4 meters, even better. Think about your future plans too. Are you going to want a bigger desk later, multiple monitors, maybe even a VR setup? You need to plan for that. Measure the space, map it out. I literally want you to take a tape measure and see if your dream desk will actually fit. Remember, 3 by 3 meters is the minimum I'd recommend for a comfortable gaming room. We're not just guessing here, we're engineering the perfect space. A bigger room is usually better, but even a small room can be amazing if you plan it smartly. Just make sure you hit that 3 by 3 meter mark if you can. Now let's talk about something that can make or break your gaming experience: your chair. The best gaming chairs combine comfort, support, and durability, especially if you're spending hours at your setup. My top recommendation? The Secretlab Titan Evo. It's got adjustable lumbar support, a super comfy seat, and it's built to last. If you want something even more premium, check out the Herman Miller X Logitech Embody. It's pricey, but the ergonomic support is next level. For a more budget-friendly option, the DX Racer Formula Series is a classic that still delivers great comfort and style. Whichever you choose, make sure your chair supports your back, lets you adjust the height, and keeps you comfortable for those marathon sessions. Trust me, your body will thank you. Now let's talk about the desk, the centerpiece of your setup. For quality and popularity, you can't go wrong with the IKEA Bacant or the FlexiSpot E7 standing desk. Both are sturdy, spacious, and loved by gamers for their cable management and adjustability. If you want something with a true gaming vibe, check out the Secretlab Magnus Pro, which has built-in cable management and a sleek metal finish. Lighting is another game changer. Natural light is great for most things, but for gaming, it can be your worst enemy, causing insane glare on your screen. Look for a room where you can control the light, maybe one with fewer windows or one where you can easily install blackout curtains. For lighting, Philips Hue and Govee are top brands for smart RGB lighting strips and bulbs, perfect for setting the mood and reducing eye strain. We'll get more into that later. And noise. Is the room next to the kitchen where everyone hangs out? Is it right by a busy street? You want a quiet space where you can hear every footstep in Warzone without your family's conversations breaking your focus. For soundproofing, look at brands like Auralex and Elgato for acoustic panels. And if you want to block out noise directly, the Sony WH-1000XM5 headphones are a gamer favorite. This is your fortress of solitude. And don't forget the accessories. Logitech, Razer, and SteelSeries are top brands for keyboards, mice, and headsets. With the right brands and a well-chosen room, you're already halfway to your dream gaming setup. Okay, you've claimed your territory. Now it's time to build your command center. Your desk and chair are not just furniture, they are the most important pieces of gear you will own besides your PC or console. This is where you're going to be spending hundreds, maybe thousands of hours. If you cheap out here, your back and wrists will hate you for it, I promise. We are focusing on one thing above all else: ergonomics. That's a fancy word for being comfortable and efficient, and it's non-negotiable for marathon gaming sessions. We need to build a setup that supports you, not one that breaks you. Let's start with the throne, your gaming chair. Forget those flashy, race car style chairs if they don't have the right support. What you need to look for is adjustability. Can you change the height? Does it have adjustable armrests? Most importantly, does it have good lumbar support to protect your lower back? You want your feet to be flat on the floor and your knees at a 90-degree angle? Your arms should rest comfortably on the armrests, taking the strain off your shoulders. Seriously, go to a store and sit in a bunch of them if you can. A good chair is an investment in your health and your gaming performance. Now for the altar, your desk. The number one rule is size. You need enough surface area for your monitor or monitors, your keyboard, your mouse with plenty of room to move it, and anything else you need. A desk that's too small is a recipe for frustration. The second rule is height. Your desk should be at a height where your arms are at a 90-degree angle when you're typing or using your mouse. Some people love standing desks, which are amazing because you can switch between sitting and standing. Whatever you choose, make sure it's sturdy. The last thing you want is a wobbly desk during an intense firefight. We have our room, our desk, and our chair. Now we transform it from a room with a computer in it into an immersive gaming battle station. And we do that with lighting. The right lighting doesn't just look cool, it reduces eye strain, improves your focus, and can literally make you feel like you're inside the game. We're going to turn your room into a dynamic, living environment that reacts to what you're doing. This is going to be insane. First, let's control the chaos. I'm talking about that pesky natural light. We need to eliminate it. Blackout curtains are your new best friend. They are cheap, easy to install, and they will plunge your room into glorious darkness, giving you a perfect canvas to paint on with your own light. This is step one, and it is absolutely essential. Getting rid of screen glare will instantly make your experience 1,000 times better. You want the only light source to be the ones you control, creating the perfect, distraction-free environment for total immersion. No more squinting, no more washed-out colors. Now for the fun part, adding the light back in. This is where you can get creative. LED light strips are the king here. You can put them behind your desk, behind your monitors, along the ceiling, anywhere. Get the RGB ones so you can change the color to match your mood or the game you're playing. A soft blue light for a chill game like Stardew Valley, or a pulsing red for Doom. This is called bias lighting, and putting it behind your monitor helps reduce the strain on your eyes. You can also get smart bulbs for your main room light and sync everything together. Imagine your whole room flashing red when you get a kill. Yes, we can do that. Alright, listen up, because this is the step that most people skip, and it's the one that makes the biggest difference between a messy setup and a clean, professional-looking one. We are talking about cable management. I know it doesn't sound as exciting as picking out a 4K monitor, but I am telling you, looking at a tangled mess of wires, a rat's nest, is one of the most distracting and ugly things in the world. We are going on a mission to hunt down and hide every single cable we possibly can. When we're done, it's going to look like your gear is running on magic. Your main weapons in this war are zip ties, Velcro straps, and cable raceways. Zip ties and Velcro straps are perfect for bundling groups of cables together, like all the ones coming from your PC to your monitor. Bundle them up into one thick, clean snake. Cable raceways are plastic channels that stick to the back of your desk or your wall. You run the cables inside them and they completely disappear. This is the secret to that floating, wireless look. Plan your cable routes before you start plugging things in. Think like a general planning an attack. Where is the power strip going? How will the cables get from the PC to the desk? Once your cables are tamed, let's talk about organizing your gear. Your monitor setup is huge. If you have multiple monitors, get a dual monitor arm. This clamps to your desk and lets you float your monitors, freeing up a ton of desk space and letting you position them perfectly. It also makes hiding the monitor cables a breeze. For your controllers, headphones, and games, don't just leave them scattered around. Get a headphone stand, get a controller charging dock, use shelves or drawers to store your physical game cases. Every single item should have a home. This is how you achieve a setup that looks like it belongs to a pro streamer. We've done it. We've built the technical foundation of an absolutely god-tier gaming room. It's clean, it's comfortable, it's immersive. But right now, it's just a perfect room. It's not your room yet. This final chapter is all about injecting your personality into the space. This is where you take everything we've built and make it uniquely yours. This is the difference between a showroom setup and a real lived-in sanctuary that represents you and the games you love. There are no rules here except one, have fun with it. Let's start with the walls. They are a giant blank canvas. Are you a huge fan of a specific game? Get some high-quality posters or framed art. Displate makes amazing metal posters that look super premium. Maybe you love a certain esports team? Hang up a jersey. Don't just slap things up randomly though, think about the layout. Maybe create a gallery wall behind your setup that people will see when you're on stream or on a video call. This is your chance to show off what you're passionate about. Next, let's fill the space with things you love. Collectibles are perfect for this. Do you have Funko Pops, statues, or figures from your favorite franchises? Display them proudly on shelves. Get a cool shelf, light it up with some small LED pucks, and turn your collection into a museum exhibit. You can also add things that fit a certain theme. If you love futuristic sci-fi games, maybe add some cool geometric decor. If you're into fantasy RPGs, maybe some faux stone textures or rustic wooden elements. This is your world. You get to do the world building. And there you have it, the ultimate guide to building your dream gaming room, from a completely empty room to a fully decked out, personalized gaming haven. We covered everything from picking the right space, to ergonomics, to insane lighting, to hiding every last cable. I told you we could do it. This room is now ready for countless hours of gaming, streaming, or just chilling out. The most important thing is that we built it smart, and we built it to be a reflection of you. I am so unbelievably proud of what we accomplished today. Now I have a challenge for you. I want to see what you create. Down in the comments below, I want you to describe your current gaming setup, or even better, describe the dream setup you're going to build using this guide. If you have pictures, link them on Twitter or Instagram and tag me. I will literally be looking through as many as I can. There is nothing cooler than seeing how this community takes an idea and makes it their own. Let's flood the comments with the most insane gaming room ideas on the planet. If this video helped you out, or if you're just excited to start building, do me a huge favor and absolutely destroy that like button. And if you want more insane guides and crazy challenges like this one, make sure you subscribe to the channel and ring that notification bell so you never miss a video. Thank you all so much for watching. We did it. Now go build something amazing.